Okay, y'all. What's real? What's the deal? Need a meal? We about to get it. Right now I ain't got it. What I do have is just a really quick read because I gotta fix my, first of all, a lot of stuff. My hair, as you can see, it's all over the place. I gotta fix it. Also have to fix some stuff with my storage because I don't got that much storage. Excuse my Michigan accent when I say storage. My storage. Anyway, what we need to know right now. You gotta get close to you right now. Tell you what you wanna do with me right now. Right now. Right now. Somebody's not following their intuition. It's time to do so. Take the steps towards partnerships? No. Move forward towards whatever it is that your intuition had told you to do when you first got up this line. Because right now you've been moving really slow towards it. And going against your higher judgment. I think constantly bringing up the past is going to keep you stuck in your past. If you're recluse, remain recluse. Because the moment that you start to open up is the moment that things shut down, just because people don't know what you got going on. So if they don't know, they won't know if you stay recluse. We had 2 minutes. I'm surprised it ain't stopped yet. It don't stop. This is the 4 one. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's a 6 of Wands. This is not good energy. Somebody is unvictorious. And it is because you are not tempering yourself and choosing to have love and bring love into the situation and work together. There are no secrets here. What's the moon? No, I heard there are. What's the moon? I feel like after so long of going through whatever it is that you're going through. What's the hangman? Hangman in the moon right now. The emperor. Somebody in love wants to work on bringing something back together. But I feel like because you're so stressed out and so worried and concerned with, look at my damn hair, bro. I swear I'm doing it after this video. That's the next creative endeavor, I swear. But you're so concerned with whatever had happened beforehand. I feel like you're a little apprehensive of what to do next. The Tower. We got the Tower right next to the 4 of Wands. I feel like, and then we got the Son of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles. I feel like somebody knew that they were being way too immature. And it took for everything to lose and be lost in order for them to man up. Yet they still aren't. They're coming like a buck. And if y'all know about them, they usually got to be alone. Like, they don't stay together. They can't stay together. Because the mother deer is just as smart, if not smarter, than the buck. Sometimes that's why you see his ass always hanging up on motherfuckers' walls. Because she don't get killed and she make sure her babies don't either. And that card that came out before when I was asking about something else. But I feel like I'm right on the money because Ace of Pentacles. Oh no, they say it's look. This is what I was talking about. This is the card that I was talking about. Right? Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. He ain't even worried. Or is he? He looking at them. But at first I was looking at it like this. Like, he wasn't even worried. She looking like, nigga, please. Like, you know, I don't know. It's multiple ways to interpret the doe and the buck's relationship. But that's significant. The doe and the buck. And why don't they be together? A lot of people would think like it would be best for them to be together, considering like they are like the apex herbivores of the forest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people revere them and are respected by them. A lot, not people, but people do too, but the animal nature, you know, animal kingdom, they respect them, but not as a couple. The only time that they run in packs, like you never see the buck in packs. You will see the young bucks in packs. You know, but the buck has to be alone. And I feel like that is significant. Because I feel like the structure may be an unhappy structure, considering that somebody's too strong in the situation and somebody else is not. Because when I had it on the deck, it actually was not reversed. I don't know how this shit just came reversed. Probably because, was it like this and I went like this? No, it's reversed. Somebody is not strong enough to yield the situation through. And they're not strong enough to kill they bullshit ass energy, and they're willing to look at other offers and not you. They're not willing to have faith in the situation. So you know what that ended up doing? Making things not move forward at all, flipping everything on its side and leaving y'all in the web of lies, turmoil, and destruction. It's gonna be pretty hard to get out of all this crissity-crossities. And a lot of deception. But I see whatever the woman is in a situation, it's very easy for this woman to be able to pick up on things and call out the deception. And you don't even have to be offended by it. But just the mere fact that you called it out makes that buck leave. Because quite honestly, he's still a young buck. But even the old bucks don't stay with the does. Does have been the poster child for single mothers. That was my neighbor who's supposed to be working on my car. But he forgot to get some spray or whatever for the car. So, got a call from my neighbor who's supposed to be fixing on my car. So, had to stop a minute. But yeah, they're the poster child of single mother. You know? Because, I mean, if you watch Bambi, she was just like a dumb bitch. But overall, that was just the norm. Like, the buck go off, and then she stay home with the kids. But then she teaches the kids and mold the kids. By she, I mean the doe. The doe molds the baby deer and stuff like that. And get them to a place of nurturing all the way up until their spots are gone. And then once they're a solid color and their spots are gone, then yeah, once they're a solid color, their spots are gone, then they start to find their dad out in the wilderness, if dad is still there, because dad be moving stupid, right? And as hard as it may be, it's time for a lot of us to start taking a page out of the doe's book, okay? Because listen, you know how much shit they gotta worry about with these little deer following them behind? And they only had them like a good 2. They don't go past 2 kids. They be like, I got you and I got you, or I just got this one that I gotta keep up with. They don't go past it. They let their ass have friends and shit, but they don't go past it. The does are very smart, and they're very close with their children, and they, you know, I want to know what this Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, but it's Ace of Swords in reverse. It's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like the thing is, when you don't have any money, you feel like, okay, or you don't have no support, that may be the reason. But think about the dough. And we got the, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of swords in reverse. This isn't something that you have to sleep on. This is something that you have to push on, move on, cut away, drop your guard. And I feel like there's things that's being seen that is not putting you in a good light, and it's also throwing off your divine masculine and not the actual person. Your divine masculine nature, that nature to get up and go, get up and do, pursue, is cutting that. Because you know you can't, like, you've had time to heal past certain things that has happened to you. So once you heal past it, if you stay in it and it starts to happen again, now you're just getting hurt all over again. Because you already healed past it. After you heal past it, you're supposed to leave. So now you're just getting hurt all over again. So you have to create a space for yourself to move forward. You don't want me to say that. Six of Cups. Yeah, you got to get rooted. You got to be able to understand that having faulty foundations will never allow for there to be a strong legacy. Because the foundation is fucked up. You have to root yourself in something in order for things to actually come out to be grounded. You may be in the darkness right now, but just know that wherever you did root yourself and all the things that you did go through, they actually serve such a higher purpose towards you, because they happened while you weren't in this dark place. So you can, like, tap into whatever energy it was that you were in and realize, damn, I was going through similar circumstances, but because I wasn't feeling so burdened by them, I was able to get through them way easier. What can you do now to help you get there way easier? I feel like constantly looking at the injustice that has taken place towards you is holding you back. If you constantly look at how things are not just, it's going to hold you back. You know, all the bad things, it's time to let it go. It's time to let go of the past. Now, granted, you had to bring up the past, but it's been some time that you sat in it. And that's not how manifestation works. You should know how manifestation works. If you focus too much on the stuff, if you don't do what you have to do towards it and then let it go, then it's not going to come back to you how it's supposed to. If you put too much focus on it and then the focus that you're putting on it isn't even the right focus, sweetheart, you're fucking yourself over. What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Because I feel like this is Nine of Pentacles in reverse, actually. So I thought it was Ten of Pentacles, and that's why I had said that, like, but it's saying you are not alone. You're not alone. You may feel like you're alone, but you're not. And see, the reason why is because, once again, you had healed past something, but then stay in it. So now it's throwing off your process to get to where you're supposed to be going. See, you the Mother of Pentacles anyway. But because of all this shit that you healed past and you just trying to move on, you progress into this. And then if you do have your daughter around, they are also doing so, because you're their biggest role model. You're their first role model. You have to show up for them. Son, too. You have to show up for them. You have to put in the work. You have to be that spider that spins your webs. You have to be able to do it. Nobody's going to save you. And then if you get the resources to save you, you still got to put the work towards getting said resources. You do. No one else. And so right now is probably not the time to get back into a situation with something that might just put you in a third party. It might just have to have you feel like you're alone, even though you're not. See, right now you tangibly are alone, but like you're not. You know what I'm saying? There are resources, there's help, there's people that are willing to help you. It may take some time, but you never know. It's probably just now showing up for you. You know, you're probably in the right time. Like everything is timing, and it's probably just now the right timing now. You know. But with you constantly looking at the past and focusing on how things didn't go your way and you were unhappy and things were unjust, that puts you in a sunken place. You have to find some way to let that go and say, okay, it happened. I went through it. And now it's time for me to go on to the next chapter. Because staying stuck in it keeps you stuck. Two out here. You gotta understand that you create your own course. Or maybe somebody needs to create a course. But yeah, you need to jump out on your own fucking faith. Because you looking all around when the answer is you, boo. There's no reason to look towards other options or look towards other things when you have everything that you need. You just got to do the work. And sometimes that's hard. I be in that place all the time. I'm in that place right now. All right? But you have everything that you need. You just got to do the work and not a hand starting to itch. Because when you get that enlightenment, once you realize, okay, it's me. I'm the problem now. Everybody else know what the problem is. Now I'm the problem. Now you can move on. Now it's time for the next chapter, right? And now it's time for me to do my hair. We're going to close this out, though. They said don't close it out. I feel like you keep shifting between your thoughts and then it leaves you here. Because you don't make a decision. Not making the decision is making the decision. It's called just sitting there. You know? And I encourage everybody to get some kind of mental help, evaluations and stuff like that. Just so you can know who you are. You ain't even got to necessarily, like, go through any processes after that. Don't take my advice. I am a medical professional, actually, but I'm not, like, an accredited doctor or anything. But so don't take my full advice on it. But I would suggest, just from the experience that I do have, a little bit in the medical field, a little bit in the education field, I would suggest that, in communications field as well, I will always suggest that people at least get evaluated and see what the hell is wrong with them. Because if you have a non-biased third party communicate to you what the hell is wrong with you, right, then you can start to look up the different symptoms of your triggers, look up how to get rid of whatever is wrong with you. There's so much that can be done once you actually know what's going on with you. But when you don't know what's going on with you, it's just like, man. And I feel like there's a divine partnership that's coming in. They said don't use tarot today. I'm about to close it out because it's supposed to be a quick read, and I gotta edit it with another video, and it's already at 11:11. So we're just gonna end it with the Moonology and read some messages from the Moonology to close it out, or probably not even read. I probably just talk to God. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm back. I'm just trying to come back, y'all, because I've been gone. I was being very consistent. They told me not to put y'all too much in my business, but I just been going through it, okay? But I feel like it's just been a part of the ascension process that I'm currently in, because like today, I feel completely different. I feel like a new person. Like the way that I'm talking and everything is just kind of like new. I'm usually like way more loud and all of that. And like right now, I've been like, it's almost like I'm growing into my adult self. Even like when I sing, my singing voice isn't the same anymore. It's like I have to stay at a certain register. I can't go to too much of that kiddie register that I used to be able to go into. You know? So, yeah. In space, no one can hear you scream. That's what I heard. You're not bringing love to the situation. You're not stepping out of your comfort zone, so therefore nothing is moving ahead. Basically what we just said. You have to be confident. You have to be loud. I got to do all the shit that I just was doing. But it's okay to take a break too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's not. It's okay to, a fiery climax approaches. And you and your loved ones are not safe. So it's not okay to take a break. Luck is not on your side. What it's time for is a healing. Because nothing is set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. Don't let your past, you are letting your past hold you back. You're just constantly ruminating over something. And it's like, as long as you keep doing that, you're staying stuck. We know it's hard. We know it's a tough journey to get past this, but you're staying stuck. It's time for healing. It's time to take advantage of those, you know, just being selfish and stuff, you know. Time for it. You shouldn't answer the phone, quite honestly, if you don't have anything to say to a person that's only going to spiral you more out of control. Shouldn't really answer. What do you need to release? You're not thinking about that. It's time to release negativity. They funny. Emotions are running high. And it's time to show the world the real you. A win-win outcome is forecast. This card has been showing up the whole time. So even though they said all that shit about like luck is not on your side right now, so no, it's not time for a break.